Today we're going to be taking a look at a few events taking place in the next month and why October is starting to look like a good month for Rockstar to make the first reveal for GTA Online's final heist this year and where exactly it's going to be taking place. So, if you don't know by now, GTA Online is going to be getting its final update for the year very soon, and if you haven't read the Rockstar Newswire post or seen the countless speculation videos made on this topic as to where exactly this is going to be taking place, apparently the next heist to come to GTA Online is going to be happening in a brand new location. Now, whether this location is a part of Los Santos or an entirely new city like Liberty City is still not confirmed, as Rockstar haven't officially given us any details of what to expect besides it being a new heist and in a new location. But knowing how unpredictable Rockstar is, I have a feeling it's going to be in a place that nobody has even considered yet. Now, the question is, however, when is Rockstar going to announce this? And by announce, I mean drop a trailer or teaser of the next heist and update to come to GTA Online. Well, there's a few things that are going on in October and November that are hinting to Rockstar choosing October to make the reveal for the new update. The first and most obvious thing is the PS5 and Xbox Series X launches coming in early November. Now, we all know that in 2021, GTA 5 is coming out with its third copy in an enhanced and expanded version, but with backwards compatibility, you'll still be able to play GTA 5 on next-gen consoles for the time being until those enhanced and expanded versions come out. And if you're on the PS5, GTA 5's online will be becoming a separate entity and will be available for free to PS5 players for the first 3 months of its release. Now, with this big update coming to GTA Online, I'm almost positive that the next update will have at least part of it being exclusive to next-gen consoles, especially with Rockstar making it out to be the biggest update to come to GTA Online yet. You may not have noticed this, but GTA Online doesn't run as good as it did back in 2014 when it was brand new on the PS4 and Xbox One. And that's mainly in part due to the amount of DLC updates Rockstar Games has made over the years. Eventually, the PS4 and Xbox One will stop being supported by Rockstar in terms of DLC updates to GTA Online, and that's mainly just to maintain playability and stop the game from becoming overloaded, which is where the PS5 and Xbox Series X come into play. With the next-gen consoles coming in November, I can see Rockstar Games deciding to make the announcement in early to mid-October, detailing what exactly we will be getting with this final big update to GTA Online, and whether current-gen consoles will be able to enjoy the whole thing, or if we're going to be forced to buy next-gen consoles to enjoy the entire DLC drop. And if the big DLC does include a map expansion like Liberty City, I'm almost positive it's going to be exclusive to the PS5 and Xbox Series X. GTA Online already has frame rate issues on my Xbox One, so trying to see it run GTA Online with Liberty City sitting beside Los Santos is probably going to be impossible for current gen consoles to handle. Now, aside from the next gen consoles launching, there is one other thing taking place in November that may also hint to Rockstar making their announcement in October, and that's Take-Two Interactive's next investor call taking place in early November. Now, if you don't know what these are, they're basically quarterly calls held by Take-Two Interactive where the CEO, Strauss Zelnick, and some other Take-Two executives answer questions and share information regarding their upcoming plans and projections for the future of all Take-Two subsidiaries, which Rockstar Games is included under. As we've seen in numerous Take-Two calls, they always let their labels, which in this case are Rockstar Games, make their announcements before discussing them with the investors at these calls. Now, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick did recently speak at an event just a week ago where he was speaking a bit about GTA Online on the PS5, which he mainly avoided, but I'm sure with the next call coming in November, majority of the questions from investors are going to be surrounding the PS5 and what GTA 5 and GTA Online will be bringing to the next gen consoles. So, if Take-Two wants to be able to speak on and answer these questions, that means Rockstar Games is going to have to make the announcement first. Now, there have been articles in the past talking about Take-Two putting pressure on Rockstar Games when it comes to development times and gaps between games, but whether that has an actual impact on Rockstar and speeding up their development times isn't something we can actually confirm. Especially with the entire health situation going on right now, it would make sense for development to have slowed down with Rockstar having to push everybody to work from home. Now, I know October is still a little early to be expecting Rockstar Games to make the announcement for their DLC, with the last Heist DLC that came out being the Casino Heist coming in December of 2019. But with the next gen consoles coming soon, I have a feeling this is going to push Rockstar Games to speak up a little sooner than they normally would. I personally think we will see the DLC come to current gen consoles sometime in November, as I'm sure Rockstar isn't expecting their entire player base to move on to next gen consoles in its first month of launch. So we'll probably see the DLC come to the PS4 and Xbox One later this year, and a potential bigger expansion being whether it be buildings or map expansions to be drip feeded onto the PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of GTA Online. All I'm hoping for is that this big DLC is actually worth the wait, as 2020 has been a pretty dead year for GTA Online in terms of content and updates. The last update we got was the summer special back in July, which in my opinion was a little lackluster, so hopefully Rockstar Games makes up for that with this update. I'm interested to hear from you guys on what you think this DLC is going to look like, however, and whether you think current gen consoles will get access to the entire DLC, or if we might see it be broken into parts based on current gen and next gen consoles. Aside from that, as always, it's been Nick Plays Games, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!